Hello everyone, Nubkex here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. The portal is purple and we are on Sir Waz's account. I'm not sure how to pronounce the things. Are they umlauts? I don't know. If it's not German, then it's definitely not umlauts, is it? Anyway, he has 151 void shards saved up, which is a huge amount. Just like I've been doing, they've been saving, and going with the sort of theory that there could be that guaranteed void legendary soon, but it probably wouldn't be higher than 120. So we're going to start off with that. We're going to pull 31 void shards and leave 120 in the bank. And we're considering maybe pulling all the way down to 100. Well, we're going to check back in after these first 31 and we'll see how it goes. It's just confirmed in the chat. It is actually Swedish. I don't know. They're called Swedish fish umlauts. I'm not sure. Something like that. Anyway, let's go. 31 void shards. We start off with the 1. Let's start off with the 1. Here we go. Maybe it's 1 shard, 1 legendary is all we need. It's a blue. Okay, it's a blue. Blues are, they're like legendaries, but they're not. Okay, so here we go. Let's go. Make sure we pull the right amount. Here we go. Sets of 10. All right. I mean, this is such a nerve-wracking time because, you save up for so long with these void shards. And then you see all these blues like this and it's depressing. Come on. Are we going to get 10 blues the first round? We're getting 10 blues the first round. That's okay. We're getting it out of the way. It's all good. Let's go again. I think we do have Madame Ceres on this account already, so we're probably not too excited looking for her. There she is, though. The 10 extra Madame Ceres comes in clutch straight away. Can you believe it? I'm actually going to be pulling down to 120 shards in my own account as well. I'm really hoping to get that Madame. Obviously, there's the Madame. Super good, epic champion. The buff strip, decrease attack, decrease defense. We pretty much all know about Madame. Then she has an AoE. That's that 50% chance when booked to steal another buff. Really good. Puts block debuffs on your whole team if she does it. And she can true fear. She's got fears and self-shielding here. She's got fears on her A1. She's got great base stats that we can't really see. Really good champion. You can go all out and waste all your resources for a skin for her in champion training if you want to right now as well. Runekeeper Dazdirk, I think, is a really underrated champion. I know that Deadwood Jedi is a big fan. His A1 has a good chance to place Leech, 45%. Not reliable, but it's okay. He has increased attack and turn meter fill on his A2. Then on his A3, he has a team cleanse, a team heal, and then it puts continuous heals out on any allies that have a debuff removed. So I think Deadwood has used him in some cool clan boss compositions, and he has some good potential for Hydra as well, right? Turn meter fill, increase attack. Really good heal to keep your team going. The leech to keep your team going. Someone that's going to provide you with healing, boosting your attack. Works very like an arbiter, so long as nobody dies. He does not have that revive, but he is a good champion. Okay, got 10 more. Here we go. 10 more. 10 more. Here we are. Epic. Tolf the Maimed. Is he the worst champion in the game? Quite possibly. I've heard some people say he might be good against Bolster, but will that be enough? I don't know. Here we go. Blue and... oh, it's an epic. Oh, Whisper. Hey, nice. I was sure we were going to end on the blue right there. Tolf the Maimed, though, he is absolutely terrible, but... Armor Cracker. Decrease the value of all enemy shields by 50% at the start of every turn. Then increase his max HP by the same amount. So I have seen this theory that he could be good. Could be a good option against Bolster set. I don't think it's really that worth it. I mean, the amounts that he reduces his shield, you could just put a nuker in and it would work the same. In fact, it would work better. So I don't know about that, but yeah. Then he heals himself by damage inflicted, but he can't crit. And then same thing here, when not attacking bosses, does pure damage decrease the target's max HP to 50%. So it doesn't do any damage based off his HP. It just sets their HP to 50%, which is really weird. If they're lower than 50%, it does damage based on his HP and puts a stun. If it's against bosses, it's always based off his max HP. Again, it can't be critical. He's just exceptionally bad. This champion sucks. Now, Whisper, I think, is actually amazing. I actually think Whisper is insanely good, super good damage dealer for the Hydra. Big reason being her passive. 10% chance of an extra turn when she crits, and 20% more damage to bosses. Now, she has really good multipliers, but you up that by 20%. You bake in this mini relentless set to her, and she is an absolute Hydra head destroyer. And you couple her with the new Hex debuff, which now replicates the single target damage, 10% of it to everyone else with Hex, and that's basically giving you a huge amount of extra damage. You start pumping her crazy high single target damage into a decapitated head and replicating that across, and she becomes just super good. A1, chance to weaken. Her A2, increase attack, increase crit rate on herself, and she keeps this up permanently, by the way. Ignores defense if the target's under weaken. So this absolutely smacks, and it makes it easy to get damage out of her and to build her with good crit rate. Combos again very well with Mithrala, because Mithrala puts increased attack out on the whole team, which means that Whisper's not going to be as vulnerable to being targeted all the time by Mischief. You do need to be careful about that. Don't let her get targeted by Mischief, because he will steal her buffs. And then double hitter here, that gives an extra turn for sure if the target's under decreased defense and weaken. So yeah, she is monstrously good, I think, actually super good. One of the champions I'm really hoping to get a soul for whenever they add Awakening. Let me just double check here with Rasmus, see if they want to pull another 20 shards or if we're going to call it there. All right, guys, well, there we go. Actually, chatting to Rasmus, and they're happy. We're stopping at 120. I think it's a good call. That's where I'm going to stop myself, just to be super safe. As I said to Rasmus, you know, if there's a guaranteed void during the week and it's 90 void shards again, cool. You're going to be 30 shards in, but the important thing is, if there's not, or if you get way more shards than you need or whatever, there's always going to be another 2x void event happening in 6 weeks, you know, so it's all good. It's not that long of a wait in Raid Shadow Legends terms, you know. When you're this far into the game, it's just a drop in the ocean, right? So it's all good. I'm in the worst position where, for me, I do need Madame Ceres, so it's kind of tricky for me. I don't have her, and I really want to get her, so I've got to decide. With my own shards, the restraint will be hard to practice. But okay, let us jump onto the next account. And let's see where we're at. Let's go. All right, guys, now on account number 2, and we're pulling here for Zoro. Once again, returning. We haven't brought him the best luck in the past, but hopefully things might change today. He is hunting for that Madame Ceres. He does not have her. I know that feeling. So he's hoping to get her today. Would be a pretty big deal. Any epic that would help with the Hydra clan boss would also make a really big deal as well. I mean, this is generally a good tip for anybody that, you know, always be pulling in the 2x voids, you know, for that big first chunk of time playing the game, like at least the first year, because that increased chance to get epic champions makes a massive difference, right? Those void epics are so powerful. You really want to get all of them, or at least most of them. Like, you can play around missing 1 or 2, but, you know, you definitely want to have them. But yeah, let's go in. He's got 27 void shards. He also says as well, you know, if he got a Krisk, he wouldn't complain. We'll see what we can do about that. Let's do the 2 10 pulls, and then we'll finish with the 7 direct ones. Here we go. We're in. We got some rares. Renegade is obviously amazing if we don't have her already. And you can actually build multiple. You could probably build 2 Renegades and run like a double Renegade team, especially when you don't have Kymar. We've got the epic. We've got Ragnar Goldgleam. This guy is interesting. I'm not sure if he's going to be relevant for Zoro, but he's actually a very good damage dealer for like Bat Eater style teams in Demon Lord Clan Boss. He's just very good for Demon Lord Clan Boss in general. The reason being, he puts increased attack on himself, weaken on the target, and then he also puts decreased defense before attacking, right? So he provides increased attack to himself and places weaken, decreased defense. Then his A1, he can place Leech too. His A2, you do have to be careful. You have to turn this off because he sacrifices his own HP and gives himself turn meter. Now with AI presets, we can turn this off just to make sure he doesn't do it. And then he comes in and yeah, he's going to get more and more of these. This thing is a 4-turn cooldown, is A3, but he gets a lot of cooldown reduction on this ability. So we can really spam it out against that Demon Lord, right? He's going to heal a ton with Leech. And yeah, he also is very good for some of those spider teams because he gives you that guaranteed decreased defense weaken, which is really good. So he's a solid epic, not too bad at all. If you're looking for a clan boss damage dealer, he is excellent. For Hydra, probably not so much. Here we go. Basher, great champion. Not a Hydra champion, but a really good one. Here we go. What have we got? Skimfos. Hey, I just did a video with Skimfos during the week. That's actually kind of fun. Right, so Basher. Basher is fantastic. AoE increases the cooldown of all the target skills by 2 turns. Now, how this actually works in practice, it locks them out of their cooldowns for 1 turn, because they get cooldown reduction every time they take a turn. So they take the first turn, and it goes from 2 to 1. They take their second turn, it goes from 1 to 0, and they can use their skills, right? So it locks them out for 1 turn. But this is still very good. Very, very good. And he can absolutely win you a lot of arena fights. Very powerfully so. Mini Warlord. I think people I remember I've seen some comments. People get annoyed when people call Basher Mini Warlord, which makes me want to call him Mini Warlord more. It's true. He's weak on the A1. Then he's got the 4-hitter at random at block buffs on his A3. He's also very good if you're stuck in Skinwalker Faction Wars. There's some really nasty waves, like the Sathalia wave. The final boss for Skinwalkers also tries to steal your buffs, and you can stop that with block buffs. So he's actually very good for that, and he can do good damage too. So he's a really good champion. Skimfos we looked at during the week. Weird looking champion, by the way. Really cool. He's a funny one. Now, he does come in with a 100% turn meter steal that also transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target enemy. This is very good against Spider. Really good against Spider. We had a Demon Spawn only Spider tournament, and Skimfos was the MVP because you need that turn meter reduction. They have tons of HP burn in the faction, but to keep that turn meter down was difficult. Skimfos lets you do that. Then he has a bit of turn meter deplete on his A1 with also decreased speed. Then he does have an AoE decreased attack move as well that will also transfer all debuffs from all allies to this champion, right? So you decrease their attack, and then you throw those debuffs at the boss. It's interesting. It's an interesting concept. He then, with all these debuffs, he does this. He's going to heal himself for every debuff on him at the start of each turn. It's the same amount, I believe, that you lose for poison debuffs. So it's kind of like a counter poison on himself. And then if he's under 4 or more debuffs at the start of the turn, he gets increased attack, increased crit damage. So yeah, he's definitely an intriguing one. Like, he's clearly designed to be an anti-spider champion. He'd probably work somewhat against Nether Spider. The problem with Nether Spider is that you can't use the AoE or you'll trigger the counter attacks. But he does have the decreased speed. He has the turn meter steal. Not a bad champion. There's just tend to, like, Coldheart just sort of outperforms him, generally speaking, with that, you know, with the A3. His is on a 3-turn cooldown. It's something worth considering if you're struggling in those areas. Right, let's go. We've got 7 Void Shards. Let's go. We have not seen that Madame yet. We want to see Madame. We'll take a Krisk as well, like we said. We'll settle for Krisk if you're not going to give us Madame game. We'll make that very reasonable, I think, compromise with you. Ox, no. Ox is no in, I don't know, German, probably. All right, Harrispex. Harrispex is no in Spanish. It's true. Oh my god, all the rares. Let's go, let's go. Ah, this guy, why is there a naked man on my screen? Get out of here before my girlfriend walks in, we'll be in trouble. All right, here we are. Marquis. That's no in Italian. Not French. You thought I was going there. It's not true. Steadfast Marshal. Come on, we got one more. We've got one more. Plarium. Come on. Come. I mean, it's Coldheart. Coldhearts. You can never have too many Coldhearts. Oh man, I'm torn now. Can we complain about Coldheart on the last yard? I want to complain about no Madame, but it just feels wrong to complain about Coldheart. How many hang on, let's check this. How many Coldhearts do we have? How many Coldhearts do we have here? Where are we? We've got 2. This is the 3rd Coldheart. You could build 3. You could build 4. God damn it, Plarium. Why didn't you give us... no Madame, though. Disgusting, disgusting. Well, there we go. I think, you know, pretty on the odds in terms of good amount of epics there. Hopefully some of those were new for Zoro. We definitely got some decent ones. We definitely got some decent epics in there that can be very, very helpful. And that's the sort of thing that's why, you know, Void epics matter. I'm just a little bit disappointed we did not get something, I think, that really, really pops off in the Hydra clan boss. That's a little bit disappointing, but we got a decent chunk of champions nonetheless. There we go. That was Zoro's account. Let's jump on to the 3rd and final account for today. All right, now maybe the final account for today. I'm waiting for one more person to get back to me, but they haven't been on Discord, so I'm not sure. This might be the final account. It might not. I guess you'll know sooner than I will, because you can see the video. Actually, that doesn't make any sense. But now we are on Face's account from Sin Deception. So Face, he's some sort of noob that took Shamrock out of his Hydra team and got beaten by some Nubkex dude. I don't know. Who is this guy? Insane. Video on that Hydra team, by the way, coming soon. And then I'll also be doing as well a nice epics only one for the lower difficulties too. I'm guessing that will probably be after the weekend, guys. So aim for Monday is my theory for over the weekend for the Nightmare Hydra video. And then I think probably Monday, I've got lots of videos lined up over the next few days. I haven't been able to squeeze it in. We'll do a hard difficulty Hydra, maybe normal difficulty. We'll see how it goes on Monday. So yes, Face, he has 39 Void Shards. And we're going to be pulling all of them. And he's, of course, just looking for legendary champions, looking for good legendaries. Here we go. Let's do the 3 10 pulls. Then we'll do 9 in a row to finish it off. Straight in with an epic, it's Battle Sage. Battle Sage. Another epic, Gala Long Braids. Okay, another epic, and it's the Madame Ceres, the 10x Madame Ceres event is in full effect. Okay, Battle Sage, she's okay. AoE A1. She does have increased attack with a team cleanse, and then revive on death on a target ally. She has a speed in all battles aura. She has seen some use in Hydra, right? Cleanse to increase attack is useful. AoE A1 is good. You could use this to help target Mischief at a particular high resistance teammate. So she's okay. Nothing special. Like, I wouldn't, as far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't rush out to build her. I will probably give her a go with Awakening, is sort of my theory. I'll build one up if I get a good soul for her early on, and we'll see how she does. I'm going to be revisiting a lot of champ guides with Awakening. Gala Long Braids is, I think she's fairly B tier, but she's kind of cool as a Void Epic. She's a triple hitter here that ignores 25% defense and gives her an extra turn if she's full HP after using it. Then her A2 ignores 50% of the target's defense if she is under a shield buff, and it heals her by 50% of the damage inflicted. Gives her a shield equal to the surplus heal. So she self-shields here. She combos really well, obviously, if you put her in with someone with a shield set. So, for example, in Dwarves Faction Crypts, I run her with a Brogni and a shield set. She does her extra turn, and then she comes in with the A2, which is going to ignore a big chunk of the defense. She does give herself a shield with her A1 as well. So she's sort of a self-shielding champion. She hits hard. It's like the extra turn that's good. It's just a bit awkward to use. She can be very good early game arena nuker as well because of that extra turn. And then, of course, we got our girl, Madame Ceres. Madame Ceres. Gosh darn it. That's a champion I want. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe he can beat me in Hydra next week, my dudes. Oh shit. We just pulled one of the best champions in the gosh darn game. I think this is new. He's gonna freak out. He's gonna freak out. We've got C-Feet. Oh my god. A1. 100% chance to sleep the target if their turn meter is equal to or above 50%. Cannot be resisted. Amazing arena move. Irresistible sleep. Come on. Then she has a really nice heal. If the target's turn meter is below 50%, that part is very good for Hydra. Get some extra healing out there. She has block debuffs. 10% turn meter fill, increased defense, increased speed on all allies for 2 turns. Does have a bit of a longer cooldown at 4 turns, but what a powerful move. Just insane defensive buffs to increase speed and turn meter as well. She has a revive with full turn meter with increased attack and increased crit rate on it too. Insanely powerful. And then she's got an amazing passive as well. 10% max HP heal to each ally at the start of their turns. And she can remove freezes as well. 50% chance to remove freeze. 50% chance to remove fear. Extremely, extremely good. This makes her obviously fantastic for arena. It really counters those freeze and fears in the arena. This is insanely good for Hydra. She has that 50% chance to remove all the fears and true fears and all of that that the Head of Torment is putting out. Very, very strong. And then it obviously fully cleanses Rotos, which is just insane. Insane combo with Rotos because she fully cleanses him. If he dies, she revives him full turn meter with increased attack. And we know what Rotos can do when he starts getting turns. And then to top it all off, why not give her an 80 ally resistant all battles aura? Hot diggity dogs. Oh, I see the red dot in the index. I see the red dot in the index. 114 base speed, 21k HP, almost 1300 defense. She's super tanky, 40 base resistance. She is just... I'm so jealous. Look at that, 5 in arena defense. She's unbelievably good. Does he have Rotos? He has the Rotos. He has the Rotos. Oh my god. Oh my god. Face, if you wish to, you know, throw your Twitch Prime sub, you can find a link to my Twitch channel down below. You could also join and become a member of the channel, which supports me directly with a better revenue share and gets you some nice emojis and stuff to use in the comments down below if you want to. Pure sellout mode now. We're cashing in on the Siphi. We got an epic. It's another Madame Serris. Let's go again. Here we go. The luck is rolling in. 2 Madame Serris and a Siphi. Can I get these? Can I get these on my account? Have I? Maybe I'm dreaming and this is my account. Maybe I'm dreaming and this is my account. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Oh my god. Who needs these champions when you got Shamrock? Am I right? Am I right? All right, come on. Here we go. Are we going to get anything else? We've got 4 more Void Shards to go. Can we pull him like a Raka as well? Pull him a Warlord? Something like that? That would be nice. I don't know what else he needs. What more could you need when you've got Siphi? Golden Reaper. I do like Golden Reaper. She's the increased speed and 20% turn meter fill on her A3. It's a good move. AoE decrease attack on her A2. And then a really good A1 for Hydra. 50% chance to decrease the cooldown of a random ally skill by 1 turn. You get counterattack accessories on her, potentially run her in a team with counterattack. That can be more difficult, of course. You're going to run out of team slots, but this is actually pretty nice, right? If you get a cooldown off of a Geomancer Burn, or you get a cooldown off of a Royal Guard or a Husk Slam, that can add up, actually. So it's a really solid A1. It's one of the better A1s in the game. It's a real sleeper move that was considered probably to be absolutely terrible until Hydra came out, and I think she's actually good for that now, and gives you increased speed as well. Oh, nice. Wow, we got Exemplar. Probably the coolest looking champ in the game. Honestly, I think if all the skins in the game were simply Exemplar skins for other champions, I think the raid would make so much money. It's not even funny. The final Void Shard. Here we go. Oh, nice. It's my Colas. Should we grief fake? Should we feed Siphi to my Colas and be like, yo, dude, look what we pulled you? No, we won't do that. There we go. Actually, I was gonna say, he's got a quest. He's got a clan quest. Look at this. Get 10 rare champions. We'll let him collect that himself. He's gonna be happy about that. But yeah, there we go. Awesome. Oh my god. I'm still hoping this is my account. I'm still hoping, and it's not. All right. Well, guys, there we are. That was absolutely insane. We gotta end on this account, surely. So if we did have the 4th account, I'll edit it in earlier in the video. But thank you for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed. I hope that your luck is as good as the luck we brought to Face. I mean, the other accounts didn't do too bad, but yeah, this one did the best. Guys, thanks for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.